for free, and also now he's going to be throwing in this quarterly business review, which everybody needs to do. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free is 1-866-536-1100. You're going to love it that you called in here and you're getting this, because this is stuff that's going to take your business, you, to the next level. It's all about that.
That's right. Yeah, you've already made the most difficult choice in starting a business, so choosing to get the right resources is easy. That's the easy part.
Yeah, by listening to this show, and also calling, and not only just to get it for free. I mean, we're not that's something that we know that this is obviously you're going to get, but people, you know, when you get to the point where you're looking at it, you're loving it, you're getting into it, call Ken, and have a consultation with him. Find out, are we right for one another? If you're loving it, you know you're going to be right for one another.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And so go up onto the website again, it's makingthecut.biz. Check all that stuff out. Also, please call in here. You're going to get the Academy for free and the quarterly business review that's going to come along that you need to do now. So 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Hang tight. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay, as we do them, I'm getting better and better, right?
Your voice is holding out.
A little bit.
You got one more?
So just to make sure that I'm on what segment, this is my last one, right? Number 4? Or whatever I called it.
Yeah, we're coming up. The next one you're going to do is going to be the last one.
The last one, right?
Cool.
Okay.
Yep.
And we'll cut away the ones that I said, you know, just get rid of
Don't worry about those.
Just-
I already made marks. I already got it in my
Okay,
notes. You're good.
Okay, honey. Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you want to leave them with?
Yeah, how do we make the most of the rest of the year?
Okay, I like that. Okay. I got it.
Okay.
What's that?
I said okay.
Okay. Welcome. I lost that for a second. Sorry. I love these because I could say the word fuck.
You have to make them out.
Yeah, don't tell that to Bill. It's on tape now.
Yeah.
It's not on air though, Bill. It's not on air.
Not on there. That's
Okay,
different.
here we go. Welcome back. We are talking with Ken Kilday. He is the owner of Leaders Cut. He's a professional certified business coach. Certified means a lot in your world. And a lot of people don't realize that, you know, anybody can call themselves a coach, but they're not a certified business coach or any kind of coach. You could be certified is way different. At the break, we were talking a little bit about the year and how people can make the most of the rest of this year, and look at how fast things are going.
Right.
I can't believe how fast time. I know I'm going to say that time flies, but what are you going to say back to it? I already know.
What
Should
are
I
we
say?
say next?
Well, the time is the same for everybody.
It's the same. Oh, it's always the same when people say I don't have enough time.
Right.
I would say there's somebody that's doing your role and doing it better with the same 168 hours a week that you have, which means that you can do it too. There's all kinds of, if you love going through the masterclass, there's all kinds of CEOs that talk about managing time. I think it's Ingenuity, the retired CEO of PepsiCo, talks about, you know, as she moved up, she had less and less and less control over her calendar because there are obligations every week that she must attend to as the leader of the company that are immovable, which leaves only a little narrow space for her to really make a difference. And so then it becomes that much more important to make a difference. So you're probably not running PepsiCo, and so your calendar probably has a little more space and control for you, and that means you can do some really big and powerful things. We're almost at the halfway point of the year, which is why, you know, the newsletter we sent out, the mid-year review, find out where you are. Information is gold if you'll take some action with it. Figure out where you are, and now you can make some different choices your choices to this point of the year have gotten you where they've gotten you. Do you love it? Great, keep doing more of that. If you don't love it, then let's see what you need to change. One of the calculators at Making the Cut Top is the profit equation calculator. And the whole point of it is for you to, first of all, the point is for you to articulate visually exactly what your margin is, how many prospects are you getting, how often do you convert, just the brass tacks of growing a basic business. And then what small changes can you make? Here's what's really powerful that you'll get from the exercise. Put in your actuals, make very small changes to make one more meeting a day if you're in that kind of a business that converts that way, or one more customer in your store per day, and look at what happens to the bottom line. It grows substantially more than you probably think it does. So that's one step you could take before you do your mid-year review before you decide that big goal that you have for this year is not attainable because you're not far enough along. We have a lot of the year left that we could do a lot of big things with if you want to do something differently than you're doing.
Also, you've said many times, it's that necessarily the big things that you do, it's the little things that you do that can make a huge difference.
Sure, it's great business is small, tiny, and powerful habits executed with some consistency. Health is that. Sports and health is often that way. It's not that I eat well on Tuesdays, it's that I eat well 7 days a week. And it's not regimented. Sometimes I say that and people think it's super regimented. It's small habits of, I always make sure I drink enough water. It's something I do for myself. Especially living in the desert. What more proof do I need that that's really important? But some people don't put an emphasis on it. So those small habits, a couple of things, business owner, the small habits become very powerful outcomes. And you are role modeling that structure and discipline for everybody who sees you. And that is the best way to affect change, is to role model that positive change yourself, right? When you're invested, when you and I are working together and you're invested in making yourself a better leader and therefore your business a better business, everyone around you sees that as well, and that is inspiring to them.
I've just been thinking as you're talking, change is good.
Mm-hmm.
Change is good, folks, and a lot of times when you're a business owner, you've got blinders on. Go ahead.
Well, you're busy with your head down working. That's how you got it off
Right.
the ground. That was the secret to the success.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're climbing the mountain for a while, and then you hear somebody like me, and it feels to me like, or it may feel to you like I'm telling you to go all the way back down and start over. No. You're at a point on your climb. We just need to come to the other side of the mountain and find a new path to continue to climb. So it's not that I'm telling you not to climb. I'm saying let's back up and see where you really want to be, and then find the best trail for you.
So when people call and have that consultation with you, tell them what happens after they find out that, I would like to have Ken as my coach. How does it go from there?
Yeah, we will have had a long conversation about what you'd like to achieve, and it depends on what your span of responsibility is, and what kind of business is this you're running, what's the dream. But we customize it for where you are, where you want to be. It's really similar to financial plans I wrote 25 years ago. Where are you, where you want to be, what are our resources? And that sounds like a math problem, but it's really not. It's a heart problem, because a heart meaning emotional. This is very personal. This is personal. You put a lot into this. So we're going to work hard to get you and your business exactly where you always dreamed it would be. But the coaching plan comes from the conversation and what you tell me is important to you. So that's not a template I have in the sense of, here we go, it's plan A3 for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that. It's highly customized and personalized for where you are.
And the fact that you give all of this within the Academy for free, it'll help you know where you are. Because
That's
a
right.
lot of people, I think, they don't even know where they are.
Yeah,
Might
actually,
have a little bit of an idea,
yeah.
but they don't know for sure.
because they're relying on people around them who are invested in their emotional reaction. So there's people that you're giving a paycheck to. Well, yeah, I mean, they're gonna, yeah, boss, you're doing great. The one you're married to, hey, you know, you're awesome. You're awesome. You work so hard. You don't have an objective person, right? That can say, hey, look, you have kind of a turnover problem. People don't quit companies, they quit people. Why are they leaving?
Why are they leaving?
Why are they leaving? Because right, either we have a hiring...
And it would never be you why they're leaving.
Well,
it's always
either,
something else.
Yeah, I said this to another coach, he didn't agree. He is a different kind of coach. When people leave, it's always your problem. It's always your fault. Because either you didn't hire well, you didn't develop, or you didn't treat them well. It has to be one of those things. What else is there? Right? What do we not uncover? And if you're really good at hiring, sort of like a baseball stat, you know, if you're batting a 375 on hiring, that's pretty good. It means you're pretty in tune with what you're looking for. Because people do leave for reasons like they decide to start a family. They decide to they take a big new opportunity that is not available in your company. They do leave for that reason. But when, in terms of like that turnover that is either you're forcing it or you're glad when it happens, that's usually the hiring process where we have to unpack it. People present with time problems usually. I don't have time. They present with people are giving me headaches. These people don't do what I want them to do. Growth issues. Man, I used to grow like a weed, and now I'm just sort of stuck. I don't know what's going on. I tell people, and they don't seem to understand me, communication. So there are elements, but we have to figure out where you are and where you'd like to be, and then the coaching plan is designed to get you there.
So where are you is the question.
Where are you?
And
Yeah.
you have to know yourself in order to especially be able to know what you need to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think clarity is liberating, because in clarity comes the choice. Not everybody sees it that way. Sometimes that can feel like a bit of cold water. And I know this because recently a fellow coach asked to take my assessments. We were swapping. And he texted me right after he took positive intelligence and said, well, that's jarring. I've never had anyone call it jarring. I think it was because he's a trained coach as well. He kind of, it was a moment of deep self-reflection and awareness of that it was right in front of him, so there was no denying it.
Well, we all do that,
Mm-hmm.
for sure, and we all put our heads in the sand too.
Yeah.
For some reason, you want to grow, you don't know how to grow, but what's really great is this show offers for you people to hear, people like Ken, and he's offering so much to you out there to help you understand where you are, to help you grow your business and get to the next level, which is something that if you just want to stay in that one place, that's fine, but you know what, if you want to take it to the next level and making the cut, you can call in here and get this academy for free by calling me. You're going to get everything else that comes along with that, as well as the quarterly business review that he's saying it's this time of the year now, it's time to do it. So he's offering it for free for everybody to take a look at it and get into that as well. So go up onto the website, which is makingthecut.biz. You're going to love it. You call in here, you're going to get that academy for free. So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's makingthecut.biz.